Hi everyone, welcome back, and thank you for joining me again. Today I have a completely new story to share with you. One that's intensely personal, painful, and complex. It's about betrayal, heartbreak, and unexpectedly a path to happiness I never imagined. Let me start with a simple scene: our dining room. We set it up once, but rarely used it, preferring the cozy comfort of the kitchen instead. That's where I kept my work desk, an elegant, detailed piece, with plenty of room to keep my things neatly organized. I've always been a bit particular about cleanliness, and the soft, diffused light streaming through the windows made it perfect for me. That afternoon, I was there focused and immersed in my work when I heard the crisp click of high heels on the hardwood floor. The sound was new. She never wore heels around the house before. "Donald," she called. I didn't reply immediately, too absorbed in my task. After a moment, I shouted back, "I'm here. Can you come in?" For a minute, when she appeared in the doorway, I noticed everything: the way she rolled her eyes, as if I were wasting her time, the tense, impatient posture she carried. At 47, Sherry was still a striking woman, tall, elegant, with a figure almost unchanged since we married 27 years ago. She had always stayed fit, never enduring the physical strain of pregnancy. I used to admire her chestnut hair, but 4 months ago she went blonde, a change I didn't fully understand. Not unattractive, just different. "What is it?" she asked, clipped. Clearly, she was in a hurry. I gently drew her closer, but her body was stiff. No warmth, no ease. Still, my voice remained calm. "I won't take long," I reassured her. "Besides, I suspect your meeting may be cancelled." Her eyes narrowed. "What are you talking about?" I motioned for her to sit, and with a dramatic sigh, she plopped into the chair across from me. "Thanks," I said softly, expression neutral. "I just want you to consider carefully and answer honestly. This isn't hypothetical. Tell me, in monetary terms, how much do you think intimacy with you is worth?" Her head jerked back. "What?" I leaned forward, slightly, voice steady. "Do you believe different acts have different values? I know escorts charge different rates. I'm not certain how much a woman might ask for her affection, but I assume it's substantial. I need your help establishing a baseline for research." She blinked at me, speechless. "In your opinion," I continued, "is your value closer to a high-end courtesan or more like a street-level companion? Or should I consider something in between? Should I include enthusiasm, skill, seductive elements, lingerie, mood lighting, candles? What about indulgences like strawberries and chocolate? And, of course, there's the appeal of motels and other secluded places." Her mouth hung open. "This isn't funny, Donald. It's absurd." Full name mode, a sure sign she was angry. I pressed on, tone still calm. "Oh, I see. Sherry. Absurd. Just like everything has been since you began flirting with Jameson." Her face darkened. "So it's Jameson now, is it?" she snapped. I smirked. "Jameson. Jameson. Jameson. Or perhaps Jimmy Jam." I chuckled. "That's his friend's nickname, right? Honestly, it fits better. Sounds like a backwoods rapper, doesn't it? About his pickup truck parties and perhaps even affairs with married women." Her jaw tightened. No laughter. I sighed, softening my tone. "I'm sorry, Sherry. I got sidetracked. Let's focus on something practical." Her gaze didn't waver, but a flicker of uncertainty crossed her eyes. "You see," I continued, "I hadn't been sure about coming here at first. Even though my career was going well, I questioned whether this place suited me. Over time, though, I began to appreciate it. Yesterday was pleasant, I even played a round of golf in late February.
The
Weather was unpredictable, but I stayed. I let silence linger before delivering the blow. Do you know what I love most about this place? I asked
softly.
It's one of the few states where you can still file an alienation of affection lawsuit. Her face paled. Exactly, I said. You can sue someone for interfering in your marriage. Rare, yes, but still possible. Winning requires solid evidence, but the option exists. That's why I've done research. I've compiled a report outlining behaviors, frequencies, observation methods, video recordings, witness statements, enough to build a strong
case.
I leaned back, observing her carefully. But I need your help with one final detail, I said softly. How much, Sherry?
How much is a
night with you worth? Consider it a consultation. My lawyer believes this method has real potential. Her hand trembled on the table. Donald, this is insane. I smiled.
Not really.
My lawyer thinks it could redefine such cases. Raise financial stakes, encourage settlements. Judges love a clear monetary benchmark. Easier for them. Her breathing quickened. Of course, I added, if you refuse, my lawyer will ensure your involvement is documented. Step by step, the room fell
silent.
I watched Sherry's face shift from fury to disbelief to something else, resignation. She swayed slightly, then, as if the air had been knocked out, sank slowly to the floor. Not dramatic, a balloon quietly deflating. I stood, folded my research, and placed a neat stack of papers on her chest. She'd see them when awake. Meanwhile, I had dinner plans with Mrs. Jimmy Jam. Turns out I wasn't the only investigator. Jameson's wife eagerly shared his dirty little secrets over ribs and cornbread at the town's best barbecue joint.
She
revealed other women. Sherry wasn't his only conquest. I'm thinking of writing a book, she joked. Life of the dog. We laughed. Eventually, things moved faster than expected. Sherry fought 5 months to save our marriage, claiming it was a mistake, swearing she'd learned her lesson. I was gone.
Papers signed.
Jameson fared worse. His wife sued him for everything, the house, part of his car dealership, and even helped me connect with the husbands of his other victims. 3 years passed before I considered dating again. Then I met someone, a fiery redhead with 2 young sons. She teased me at first, calling me old-fashioned for holding doors and pulling out chairs until I said, if you don't want to be treated like a lady, fine. But with me, that's how I'll treat you. Everything changed. A year later, I asked her sons to carry rings at our wedding. The youngest, confused, asked if he should be the flower girl. I chuckled, pulling him into my lap. No, kiddo. You'll carry the ring. 5 years later, we have a daughter. Now those same boys grumble about babysitting their little
sister.
As for Sherry, I never saw her again. My brother says she's working 2 jobs and living alone.
And
you know what? I don't regret it.
Not
for a second. That betrayal, that heartbreak, led me to a family I never imagined and to happiness I never thought I'd